Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Shoots one defender. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the first.
And the Lions first down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here. Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
33-yard line.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And this is another incompletion. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one, thrown to double coverage, odds are against you.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
That one complete to St. Brown. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Design bootleg here. He wants a heater, go deep, middle of the... He's got it inside the 25. There it is, touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Dolphins nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Washington now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 23-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with Achane. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
2 now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 2nd and 6. Chain again. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. That play good for 17 on the first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Chain on the inside give. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3rd down and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa getting out to his left. He's running for it. Tagovailoa's hit. The ball is out. Going the other way. Lions have it. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Washington now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
They go play action with Tonga Vailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And off to Gordon. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try the middle with Gordon. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. Buying some time left. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. He gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Get some space around midfield. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. Chiefs lining up to take a shot at 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2.
They want to run it across, and he can't make it in, so they get the game's first touchdown, but won't add another 2 onto it.
Dolphins nothing. Harrison Butker.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the game that you could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
chance. Have him gain up a handful there. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to A-Chain. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 13. Good, strong downfield to Kelsey. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 32. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
First down, Chiefs.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try to run with Pacheco, and he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 12. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And he's got a man, complete. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
They run. It's Achan. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Lays out left side and gets it. Offense up to the line fast. Third down run from Achan. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Trying for it, it's Achan. This is going to be close, but I don't think he's got it. Nope, they mark him shy of the first. This is going to be a turnover on downs. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Here's Mahomes now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got to... Back. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know, Kate. I think maybe they were only expecting to get a couple yards when they call the fullback's number. Not only will they take it, they might give him the rock again.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Ready, son? Ready, out.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get set. Out.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Flush down now to his left. That's caught for the first. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody in that offense.
That's good for a gain of 5. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
17 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he pushed forward, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pacheco again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Here are the Chiefs facing a massive 2-point try. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 22
Dolphins
yard
just
line.
about set up here. 1st and 10. Running with AJ and out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down back at the 19
I know
yard
from the
line.
position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Escapes out to the left. And he nabs him about 12 yards there before going out. But even with that, it's still 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Trying to pick it up here with A-Chan. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Right back to Pacheco. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
You want a little rhyme time, Kate? You want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss. And what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long 4th down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Try to set this up quick.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well run, Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one's caught. We will not get to the end zone on our final play. As the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game.